If you watched our first video, you got a sense of the challenges many women and marginalized genders in Calgary face every day because of gender inequality. Inequality a lot of you probably didn't even know existed. The Women's Center is advocating for change through our Work for Change program, and it's something we can all do if we just look at things through a gender plus lens. Did you know that even something like snow removal is a feminist issue? When the city was looking at how they could improve snow removal policies, the Women's Center met with them to apply a gender plus lens to their research. With the help of a few other agencies, we went out in the community to hear the stories of women trying to walk through the streets in winter. And yeah, we heard a thing or two. When we asked about women's personal experiences, an architect working downtown had to make sure her 10-year-old child got to school safely after heavy snowfalls. In her neighborhood, navigating snowy sidewalks on foot is tough, especially on the busy streets near the downtown core. And not everyone drives an SUV. So the mom would walk her child to school, which in turn made her late for work, and that affected how her employer saw her. You see where this goes, right? The Women's Center presented this and other stories to the city, telling them about gendered impacts of inadequate snow removal, especially for women living with disabilities and mobility issues and mothers with strollers. Though the city stepped up the fines for unshoveled walks and prioritized their snow removal policies, especially wheelchair ramps and the leftover snow that piles up in front of sidewalks and curb cuts after their plows passed. Who would have thought the snow removal would have gendered impacts? A few years ago, the Women's Center connected with several groups in Crescent Heights and Bridgeland to conduct a safety walk. Using a gender plus lens, we literally walked the streets at different times of the day. We looked at community safety through the eyes of different women. Mothers, unhoused, pedestrians, people passing through. What did we learn? A lot. We learned about the need for improved lighting, shelters, and crosswalks. One spot in particular came up. It was a crosswalk on a busy 4-lane one-way. Imagine being a woman in a wheelchair trying to cross. There's no lights, just a crosswalk. Painted white lines, the only thing protecting her. The Women's Center met with city planners and our counselor, sharing stories of the close calls women experienced while trying to use this crosswalk. One woman told us she almost hit a pedestrian with her car, and we heard multiple stories of women almost being hit themselves. Eventually, a crossing light was installed, later replaced with proper traffic lights. These changes may not have happened if the women's safety walk hadn't been undertaken. Unexpected things happen when we ask, listen, and act. By using a gender plus lens to ask questions, we can make sure our policies, processes, and communities work better for everyone.